Whereas a demon, he is not interested in serving Krishna. Eh?
Yes, Prabhu.
Demon is only got his interest on serving his senses. Doesn't accept the authority of God. Is opposed
But
to that.
Prabhu, this is talking about pure devotee, right, Prabhu? How can in somebody in the Kanishtadhikari stage,
What's that again?
how can somebody in the neophyte stage
As long
achieve
as
this,
he is
Prabhu?
following under the guidance of a pure devotee, then he is rightly situated.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, we are all not pure, but because we are following a pure devotee, Prabhupada, so we are guided properly.
Yes, Prabhu.
Is it not? Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. You're not concocting on your own ideology, isn't it?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah?
That's right. Yes, Prabhu.
So we are following, so therefore we are, I mean, may not be pure, but because we are following, then another thing. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
This is the thing about them. A non-devotee is like this. Intelligent or cruel-minded person is blinded by false pride based on great wealth, opulence, prestigious family connection, education, renunciation, personal beauty, physical strength, and successful performance of Vedic rituals. When intoxicated with his false prides, such cruel person blasphemes the Supreme Personality of Godhead and his devotees. Hmm? This is a non-devotee. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
So that's why Krishna speaks about a non-devotee in chapter 16 of the Bhagavad Gita, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
Right? All the qualities of those who are demonic.
Yes, Prabhu.
I don't understand this question. But we do not have to make career for money to have food to do bhakti properly. What's this question? No?
How to meet the basic necessities of life. And very close.
Oh, I think Prabhu's connection went.
Yeah, check. Yeah, he's coming back, so that's all.
Hare Krishna, sorry I got off.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Can hear you now.
Can you share screen again?
Yeah, sorry.
Please enable screen share for Prabhu.
Yeah, I'm doing that. 1 second. Okay. Sami. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Sami, Prabhu. Yeah, please assign.
Okay,
Okay.
sorry we went out. Alright, you have to rewrite the questions for me again. What's the question?
I understand it properly, Prabhu. Amit Prabhu is trying to say to do bhakti properly, we need to have some money so
Was
that we
that
maintain for maintenance. For, so isn't career or money not important and just do bhakti?
all the questions got wiped out? I got to rewrite again. Maybe you can put it on for me.
I'll do that. Let me do that.
Okay. But we do not have to make career for money to have food to do bhakti properly. That's a fact. You don't have to do work like an ass. That's the whole idea. You know, whether you work or don't work, you will get your food anyways. The whole problem. Everybody thinking that only by working you can survive. So what's your question? You can write it properly. Anybody else, any other questions? Any other questions?
Amit Prabhu has clarified his question, Prabhu.
What? You have to make careers for money, that is your surrender. If you think that you need money and you need to go to work, that's your realization. But there are also others who realize that they don't require the money. They're confident that Krishna will take care. So as you surrender, Krishna rewards accordingly. That's pertaining to your surrender. And if you think that I need to go to work to get money, then that's your surrender. So accordingly, you understand. There are others who decide not to go to work at all because they think they know Krishna will provide everything. So according to their realization, not that everybody must make a career and everybody must go to work. That's not a fact. Yes. What is the best way to read the Gita? To read from start to the end and not read randomly, and to read it again and again. Not that we finish the Gita and then we don't read anymore. So this is the process of reading Gita. You read from cover to cover and you keep repeatedly reading it again and again. That will be the best way to read it. And especially the best way to read it is to read Srila Prabhupada's as it is, and not read any other Gita which may not be coming from the disciplic succession, parampara. Yeah, you can earn money for Krishna and you can serve him. You're not saying no, but Krishna don't require your money, And that's something you have to understand. Sometimes they think like that, oh, I'll go to work and I'll get money and then I will use the money to serve Krishna as though Krishna needs our money. That's not a fact, no? Supreme Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is always fully satisfied in Himself. Therefore, when something is offered to Him, the offering by the Lord's mercy is for the benefit of the devotee. For the Lord does not need service from anyone. For example, if one's face is the reflection of one face in a mirror is also seen to be decorated. So this is the point, The Lord is not so much requiring of our financial assistance or whatever. Whatever we give, only for our benefit, not so much for the Lord. But sometimes we think like that, I can go and earn money and I can donate it to the temple, and in that way the temple will move on. Temple will move on without your donation. As Krishna already promised, I take care of my devotees. So this thinking of yours has to be a little bit more reformed. Whatever you are doing or giving is only for your benefits. It is not for the benefit of the society or something, whether like they are in hardship and they need your, your income to maintain. No. Krishna is self-sufficient. He doesn't require anybody's so-called assistance. He is fully independent. So that we have to understand. Yes. How to increase faith in the instruction of the Guru. how to increase the faith in the instruction of the Guru is to follow these instructions to the letter. As you follow his instructions, and then you'll get the faith. Oh, I'm following the instruction of my Guru and things are all working out accordingly. That's good. That's a symptom when you see the results. But the real test is that you are following and you don't see result, whether you that is the test. And that's the main thing. How are you going to do that? It's explained here in this verse. This is how you should follow your Guru. One must accept the bona fide spiritual master and render service unto him with great devotion and faith. Whatever one has in one's possession should be offered to the spiritual master. And in the association of saintly person and devotees, one should worship the Lord. Hear the glories of the Lord with faith, glorify the transcendental qualities and activities of the Lord. Always meditate on the Lord's lotus feet and worship the deity of the Lord strictly according to the instruction of Shastra and Guru. In the previous verse, it has been said that the process of which immediately increased one's love and affection for the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the path of the many thousands of ways to become free from the entanglement of material existence is also said, Dharmasya tattvam nihitam guhayam. Actually, the truth of religious principle is extremely confidential, nonetheless it can be understood very easily if one actually adopts the principles of religion. As it says, Dharmam stu sakshat bhagavat pranitam. The process of religion is enunciated by the Supreme Lord because he is the Supreme Authority. This is also indicated in the previous verse by the word Bhagavat Udditaha. The injunctions or directions of the Lord are infallible and their benefits are fully assured. According to his directions, you explain in this verse, the perfect form of religion is Bhakti Yoga. To practice Bhakti Yoga, one must accept a bona fide spiritual master. Srila Rupa Goswami in his Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu advises, Guru Padashrayas tasmat Krishna Dikshadi Shikshanam Visrambena Guruhu Seva Sadhu Vatmanum Anuvartanam Saddharma Pracha. One's first duty is to accept a bona fide spiritual master. The student or disciple should be very inquisitive. He should be eager to know the complete truth about eternal religion, Sanatana Dharma. The word Guru Shrushasaya means that one should personally serve the spiritual master by giving him bodily comfort, helping him bathing, dressing, sleeping, eating and so on. This is called Guru Shrusasanam. A disciple should serve the spiritual master as a menial servant, and whatever he has in possession should be dedicated to the spiritual master. Pranay arte diya vacha. Everyone has his life, his wealth, his intelligence, and his worth, and all of them should be offered to the Supreme Personality of Godhead through the via medium of the spiritual master. Everything should be offered to the spiritual master as a matter of duty, but the offering should be made to the spiritual master with heart and soul, not artificially to gain material prestige. This offering is called arpanam. Moreover, one should live among devotees, saintly persons, to learn the etiquette and proper behavior of devotional service. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur remarks in this connection that whatever is offered to the spiritual master should be offered with love and affection, not for material adoration. Similarly, it is recommended that one associate with devotees, but there must be some discrimination. Actually, a sadhu is a saintly person, must be saintly in his behavior. Sadhava sat archaraha. Unless one is attached to the standard behavior, one's position as sadhu, saintly person, is not complete. Therefore, Vaishnava sadhu must completely adhere to the standard behavior. Srila Vishwanath Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says that a Vaishnava person initiated in the Vaishnava cult should be offered the respect befitting a Vaishnava, which means that he should be offered service and prayers. However, one should not associate with him if he is not a fit person with whom to associate. So this is how we should serve our spiritual master. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Not always say, always writing, oh, please accept my obeisances, all glories, and then eat and sleep. Hello?
Yes, Prabhu.
Correct. Oh, accept my, as Bhaktisiddhanta says, dandavat, dandavat das. Always offering dandavat and nothing else. Then how you will develop faith? One who desires ultimate self-interest should cultivate friendship with those persons who have accepted Krishna as the Lord of their life. One should further develop an attitude of service to all living beings. One should especially try to help those in human form of life, and among them especially those who accept the principle of religious behavior. Among religious persons, one should especially render service to the pure devotees of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Purport. According to Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, the highest duty of the devotees of the Supreme Lord is to establish friendship with those who have completely surrendered to Krishna and who have thus achieved Sharanagati, shelter at the Lord's lotus feet. One should render service to both the Lord and his devotees. Since the Lord is more pleased by sincere service rendered to his pure devotees, one should not only officially offer respect to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, take this, very important, and his devotees and his worshipful paraphernalia, but should actually render service to the representatives of the Lord who are known as Mahabhagavatas. Not just do some lip service, Dandavat Prabhu, Dandavat, always Dandavat, writing big letters and saying big things, but not doing anything in practical. Yeah?
Yes, Prabhu.
Correct?
Yes,
What is
Prabhu.
that? Simply wasting time. You understand? Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah? Is to learn how to serve, surrender. Otherwise, if you just simply serve Krishna and not his devotees, then this is not very good either. You understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah? Says here, one who performed the worship of Lord Govinda but failed to worship his devotees should be understood not but simply a victim of false pride. The word here, dambikaha means also a person who is very duplicitous. A person is very duplicitous. You understand? So if you want to follow the instructions of spiritual master, you have to dedicate your life. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Only take initiation and sit at home, What's the use of that? Hello?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah? Take
Yes.
initiation and sit at home. Prabhu, I am initiated now, yeah, I am big devotee. What's the use of that? Tell me. Yeah?
Yes, Prabhu.
Correct?
Correct, Prabhu.
Yeah? If you don't want to surrender and serve, then you're going to develop how are you going to develop your faith in Guru? Prabhupada could have sat at home, no? Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah? Hello? You
Yes,
understand?
Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, you try to understand that. But we have to maintain family too. Suppose you die, who will maintain your family? Yeah? Are you going to maintain your family? Hello? When you die, who will maintain? No? The family business will go on anyway. Yes? So his false notion that thinking that I am the doer, I am the maintainer, You have to always understand everything is carried out by the will of the Lord.
Yes, Prabhu.
You understand? Yeah. Well, what you can maintain with two hands anyway? Yeah? Yes, suppose you lose your job, you're going to maintain your family? I don't think you'll die, you still have food, yes? Is it not?
Yes, Prabhu.
Huh? So this is all false notion. That's why it's better to think that I am here, Krishna, you are giving me this thing and I am some or other using it to serve you by maintaining your this lady that I call my wife, this your devotee, these children, they all are actually your servants, and you are giving me an appointment to serve them. That would be a better consciousness than trying to think that I am maintaining. What is this I maintaining? Can't even maintain your whole body, Yes?
No, Prabhu. Actually, I want to say that like we have to work for like earning money to
Yeah,
like we are
working,
not
that's
maintaining.
another. Then
We
you
are not
understand
maintaining
that
something, but
you're working and you're serving, you understand, through your work and maintaining these people in Krishna conscious manner. Yes?
yes,
You
Prabhu.
understand?
Yes.
You cannot think that you are the doer. That is not Vaishnava philosophy at all. You understand?
Yeah, we
Yeah?
are serving.
Yes, you serve. You have to understand that you are serving this lady, my wife, she's also a devotee. I am serving because Krishna has sent them to me. I am also working out in this way. Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes?
Means, Prabhu, if we have the nature of like serving and we will do our careers and serve our family just for Krishna, so would we
When
not
you
have that much
do
economic
your,
problem?
I don't say you don't do your career. You do your career, but understand that Krishna is the center. Then no problem.
Yeah, that is
Yeah?
the main thing. Yeah.
But you try to do career thinking that you are the center, then that's going to be a problem.
No, Prabhu, that's never.
Yeah? That's how all these careers, get you. That's why in the Bhagavatam there's a verse it says, Sarva Upadi Vinir Muktam, give up all these destinations, thinking I'm this, I'm that, and everything, and just understand that you are just a servant of Krishna. Rishikena, Rishikesa Sevanam Bhakti Ruchyate. You follow? That we are
Yes,
all
Prabhu.
engaging all my senses in service of Rishikesha.
Yeah.
When you try to go and work hard and think, you can get a little bit covered by Maya, thinking that I'm the doer. That's dangerous. Even Brahma is saying, I want to do all this creation, please, help me. I don't want to be carried over thinking that I did all these things and get on with pride. And Krishna says, as long as you keep thinking of me, you will not be disturbed by pride. You understand? So as long as you chant Hare Krishna and understand Krishna is everything, then we are safe. Right?
Yes. Yep.
You follow?
Yes, Prabhu.
When we forget that, then yeah, we're going to be in trouble. Whole thing starts with this program of thinking that I'm the poor. Dangerous philosophy. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Anything else? How we can improve bhakti and avoid hurdles living with families? So the method was given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is to chant Hare Krishna. At the same time, if you can preach Krishna consciousness from wherever you are, and that will facilitate your not getting entangled. As Brahman was saying, that I want to travel with you, I don't want to stay at home anymore. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu forbade him. He said, no, you stay at home and whoever you meet, you preach Krishna consciousness. Yare deka tare kaha Krishna upadesh. And this way you will not be disturbed by Maya, and another, you will not lose my company. So this is how you can stay at home and carry on living, but at the same time preaching Krishna consciousness. You will not get entangled. But if you don't preach, you simply live in the house and eat and sleep and do, enjoy the association of family members, then you will probably be falling down. Yes? Hmm? How we select Guru Maharaj? What do you mean? Who is this Guru Maharaj you're talking about? Hello? Who is this? Can someone idea Guru Maharaj business? Our Guru Maharaj is only one, that is Prabhupada. Alright, so why don't you leave your number? Can someone help him with this Guru Maharaj business? Hello? Can you put down your number, or you know him? Anyone knows this person? Alright, so you please you leave your number and the devotees will get to you on how to select Guru Maharaj. Prabhu 327 modes of nature is the actual doer, guna, karma, nisarva. Does it mean that the desires are seated according to the modes of the person and thus the action follows to pursue the corresponding desire? Yes, exactly it is. You go into that certain modes and accordingly the desires come out, and that way you are forced to act accordingly. That is said in verse 3.5, Bhagavad Gita. Everyone is forced to act helplessly according to the qualities he has acquired from modes of material nature. Therefore, no one can refrain from doing something, not even for a moment. It's exactly what you said. So, according to the modes, you're helpless, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
So, according to the modes. Oh, this is explained further here. The living entity in material nature thus follows the ways of life, enjoying the three modes of nature. This is due to association with the material mode, thus it meets good and evil among various species. I can't see various species, yes. So this is how it goes. Therefore we want to transcend this. So the moment you go above the modes, then yes, your consciousness gets purified. And then you work in Brahma Bhuta stage, not Jiva Bhuta stage. And when you come to Krishna consciousness, then yes, everything becomes okay. But if you stay in the modes, then accordingly you will be forced to act, Especially if you are in the mode of passion and ignorance, then it's going to be very hellish. If we demotivated in devotional service, what's that again? If we demotivated in devotional service also, when we think we are doing, we can't do because of false ego only. If we are demotivated in devotional service also, when we think we are doing, we can't do because of false ego only. I don't understand this thing. Who's writing here? If someone can rewrite this thing, I don't understand your question.
Yes, Prabhu,
In
Hare
how
Krishna.
should Prabhu, in how should we observe the deity or the form of the Lord as in the neophyte while visiting temples? So you go to the temple and you pay obeisances. That's all. Nothing else. Nothing else. Off the switch. Nothing else. You just go and bow down. and pay obeisances. That's all. When you go to the temple, deities, Krishna says, Man mana bhava mat bhakta. You bow down, you think of me, worship me, become my devotee. Of course, devotee means Krishna devotee. Right? That's how we should go. While visiting temples, we bow down. There's no hard and fast rules. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. Right. Anything else? Yeah? Well, you can go Arti. Right. Any more questions? Hare Krishna. I am a student and have started studying Gita since 2 months, and my family cannot say you sit and chant, read Gita and don't give time to them. They don't like the change in me, so what to do? Well, why don't you give some time to them and preach to them what you have read and what you have heard? Huh? That also be very good. That way you can communicate and also help them. Or you can
Yes,
sit
Prabhu.
and read. Hmm?
Prabhu, actually, I tried that also, but they they fear and they say that it is not good. You should not delve too much into bhakti. You should also focus on career, making family life, and they always these things: career and family life, and earning money and
How
having
old are
good
you?
life ahead.
How old are you?
Right now, 22.
22. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they think, that's all they know, making money. Right?
Yes, Prabhu.
That's all they know, making money. They don't know that actually the real goal of life is to develop love for God. Because they're not reading the book, they're not surrendering. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
So best thing is to not agitate them, and you do privately, and you spend some time talking to them. Then what you have to do, correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. So in that way they won't disturb you, no?
Yeah.
Yes. So you have to be a little intelligent to use your time properly and give them some time also in that way. Because if you simply just avoid them, then they will be not happy. Yes.
Yeah, Prabhu. Yeah.
So you give some time to them, and you try to some way try to bring them to Krishna consciousness. That will be the best. You can use your intelligence.
Yeah, Prabhu.
Ah,
Prabhu
so
actually means I have to be humble with them and I have to do along my bhakti and studies, everything.
yeah, you carry
So
on
that
your
in time,
study.
yeah,
And at the same time, you also read our books, Prabhupada
yeah,
books, and try to improve spiritually. Because the more and more you become strong, then you'll be able to also help them.
yes, Prabhu. And actually, Prabhu, my sister has started to study some Gita and she also chants sometimes one round. Uh, she's very new. So, yeah, I like to also tell her. Uh,
Yeah, you help her. That's how you
yeah,
should
Prabhu.
do. Have some compassion for her and think how you can also uplift them. They all are they are neophyte. They don't know what is good, what is not good. All they know is you have to work hard, make money, eat and sleep. That's about all. Yes. So there's a higher purpose in human life. So you have to explain in such simple way that they can grasp it. Oh, if you can give them a book of Prabhupada, that'll be the best. Yes?
Yeah. Actually, Prabhu, I had told her to see that movie of a Prabhupada. I think made by HKM, I think.
Or you can bring them to the
Empowered as well.
temple. Where you staying, you say?
Prabhu, I'm staying at Raurkela. There's my college, and my home is at Sambalpur, Odisha, India.
Orissa, okay. So you are in the college now, right?
So right now, like for Diwali vacation, I'm at home. And after like Sunday, I'll go
You're back home.
2 3 days.
Okay, that you're not at home most of the time, I see, right?
Yeah.
So okay, whenever you are there, you give some time, and then that's it. Right? In college, don't ask you these questions, correct?
Yeah.
So you try, huh? You try to.
Yes, Prabhu.
I think they have a group here, something you can get on with the group, huh?
Yes, Prabhu. Telegram group, na Vaishnav Sangh.
I think they have all the groups, you can log in with them, huh? You can put your
Yes.
name down and they will probably guide you accordingly, or if you have already
Okay.
them, also good, huh?
Okay, Prabhu.
Yes.
Yes.
Sometimes, despite our efforts in devotional service, we feel demotivated. We may wonder, are we truly capable of serving Krishna, or is it our false ego hindering our progress? So this is the mood of a devotee, especially the neophyte devotee. They are always result orientated. So when they don't get their necessary result, they become a little impatient and try to wonder whether this whole thing is okay or not okay, or this is correct, not correct. That's why it is said as a neophyte, he has not much of a faith. So in order to alleviate this problem, you should associate with advanced devotees who will be able to give you a lot of assurance and guidance that it should be there. Otherwise, it may be difficult. We may get very much demoralized and then we may even just give up the process. That's why they need some good guidance of advanced devotees to help on. Hare Krishna, Prabhu, why does the Shastra say women are merciless, but again it says they are more important than men? I don't know where it says they are merciless. Where did you read? Well,
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. I was actually reading, I think I forgot the scripture verse, but then it was actually discussed in the Vaishnava Sangha group.
she quoted they are merciless. Of course, it says that in order to satisfy their lust, they will be merciless. They will be even prepared to kill their husband or son or brother or anybody. That is there, it's a fact. But that is to satisfy the lust. But if they become devotees, then what's the problem? Yes?
Yes,
Huh?
yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, so our duty is to make them devotees, and then that's no problem. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
And they are definitely more important than man in the fact that they can either make the country or break the country. If they become, what we say, they break principles, then the children they produce will ruin the whole country. That's why they are very important. You
Yes,
understand?
yes,
So if they were to produce all unwanted children, then it will be hellish for you or for me, everybody.
yes, Prabhu.
So they should be given protection and guidance. That way they'll be able to produce very good children.
Prabhu.
Yes?
Yes,
Yes?
yes.
Mm.
Prabhu, when I explain Krishna consciousness to non-devotees who are interested, I actually complicate things. Is there any book or reference that I can go to that has the knowledge in order? Because someone was asking me, how did Krishna start? Like, where did it start?
We have many books, if they just take any of the books and read, their life will change. Understand? You just have to give any of these little books that we have written by Prabhupada and they will change. Because the words of a pure devotee is very powerful. It's not some ordinary
Sometimes,
person.
yes, Prabhu.
Huh?
But sometimes I want me to explain first with my mouth before I give them a book.
I mean, we cannot expect that you give a book and everybody is going to become a devotee.
Yes,
Some people will take the book and come back another 15, 20 years. You don't know when it will lack. Correct? For some
Prabhu.
people, there's a quick change. For some people, it may take years. Or some people even take the book. They may not even read. They give to their friend. They don't know how this works. So we don't have to worry about it so much. Our duty is to give the book.
Yes,
How
Prabhu.
does it work? Like when you go to the doctor, you just get the medicine and you take it, yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
You don't ask the doctor how is medicine going to work, how is going. You don't inquire on all that, correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
You do that. You just get the pills and you swallow it and that's it. If you get better, fine. If you don't, you go back to him to get another medicine. That's how it works. Yes?
Yes,
Similarly, you just give the book. How it is going to motivate or transform, that's not within your capacity or my capacity, it's in Krishna's hands.
oh, yes, Prabhu.
Yes?
Yes, Prabhu. I understand.
We pray to Krishna and say, please help him. That's all we can do.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes? Yes? So you do that, you just give the book and then let's see.
Yes, Prabhu.
Understand? Correct. One time devotee was telling Prabhupada, we are given so many books but nobody came. Prabhupada said, that's not your concern. Your concern
Oh,
is
yes.
to distribute the books. Whether they come or not, that's not your business. That's Krishna's business. You understand? Yeah?
I understand. Completely understand.
Yes. Yes. Any other questions?
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhu. I have one doubt
Yes.
regarding like what is Mangala Aarti and how should I do it? Like I have heard we should do it every day, but right now I am in college. So like how can I do or should I attend it live or like
I
actually
guess the
I'm also
best thing
facing
you do is
difficulty
that
waking up.
I think the best thing you do is to get on with the group. There are a lot of college boys in that group also, similar situation. So you'll be able to, I would say, gather a lot of experiences from them. Yes?
Yes,
So there's
Prabhu.
some youth group you can plug yourself in. Why don't you leave your number and I'm sure someone here will be able to guide you on that.
Okay, I'm putting the number.
You put your number down and then they will connect you. Yeah, so okay, good. What is your country code? Put your country code.
Yes, Prabhu. 9-1 it is.
Yeah, 9-1 and I'm sure the youth person here will put you on and then they will help you as you go on.
Yes, Prabhu.
Right, thank you very much. Why does suffering exist in life? My mother is asking this question. Because if there's no suffering, you won't surrender. That's why there's suffering. Unless there's suffering, you won't inquire, you won't ask questions, you won't want to do anything else. Yes, if you're enjoying only, then the tendency is to not inquire about birth, death, old age and disease. Unless there's suffering, then you are inquiring, oh, why I have to die? Why I have to grow old? How can I escape this? Is it not? Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. So there's suffering, then you want to go to a place where there's no suffering? And where is that place where there's no suffering? Where? Hello? Only
Prabhu.
place there's no suffering is in to go to the place where Lord Krishna is staying? Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
So that's how you understand? Oh, I have to go to Krishna, then I won't have suffering. Then let me work for that. Yes, how do I go there? The next question, yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Then a person will start chanting, correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
No, this is how it goes. So you tell your mother that, no?
Yes, Prabhu. I will.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
Come to my abode, Krishna says, there is no more birth, death, old age, disease. Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhu, what is this? How do I get my close family and friends to develop faith in scripture and the words of Acharya? What is the best way to preach when they think it is fanaticism and sentimental belief? Well, one way for you to preach is to bring a devotee to your house and let them talk to your parents. That will be the best. When you try to preach, they won't take you seriously. But if you bring an outside person, a devotee, then they will be more humble to listen. That is the process. So if you try, they will brush you off because they are very much, what we say, familiar with you.
Yes, Prabhu.
Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
So you invite the devotees to come and talk to your close family members, and that will carry a lot of weight, you know. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, that will be a good way if you can do that.
Yes, Prabhu.
All right, you got the number there. Who is in this? Someone here can put him on. Hello?
Yes, Prabhu. I will see that.
You add him on to this youth wing and all, huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
It'll be a big help for Amit Joshi, huh? Thank you very much for coming online. Any other questions? So, yes. Tomorrow is Goan Puja, I think, eh?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, so I guess you will be celebrating Goan Puja, huh? All of you. Try to understand. If you can read the Krishna book about Govardhan Puja, that will be very nice. It's one of the important Vaishnava celebration. Please try to do something if you can. If you can go to a temple nearby, that will be nice. Otherwise, I think you probably have to zoom into any of the temple's program and participate that way. Yes? Alright, so anything else? Huh?
The kirtan is amazing there, Haribo.
Yeah? What's that?
I was saying that the kirtan is amazing there. We can hear it.
Yeah, the devotees are chanting, they start kirtan, and then was there any book that came before Ramayana? The book that came before Ramayana is the Vedas. Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavaye. Lord Krishna, he gave the Vedas to Lord Brahma. Huh? What? Vedas supersede any of the books, is the first book. Yes? Vedas was breathed into the heart of Lord Brahma. Say, Tene Brahma Hridaya. See, that's what here, Adi Kavaye. Huh? Imparted Brahma with the Vedic knowledge. Yes? What? And Lord Brahma is the first created person? Yes? It is he only who first imparted Vedic knowledge into the heart of Brahma? Yes? Ramayanam came later. Of course, these books are all eternally existing. There's no question of which is first or second. You understand? Huh? Which part of Africa are you from? Huh?
I'm in the south, South Africa.
You are from where? Where?
South Africa. In the South Africa.
Oh, you're from South Africa. What's your city? Can you write it down for me? I want to know what it is. Welcome. Huh? Which is the biggest city that's near there? Johannesburg. Oh, you're near Johannesburg. So,
2 days ago.
I think they have their biggest temple in Durban or something, huh?
Oh, yes, yes.
Nice to have somebody in Africa. Maybe you can help us spread more, make more devotees of ISKCAN. So, that'll be nice, big service.
Yes, Prabhu.
A lot of people are being misled. If you can help them, that'll be nice. Yes. Okay, anything else? Nobody got no more questions, then I guess I will take your leave. Yes.
I missed the opportunity to ask one question.
What's your question?
Can I post the quote in the chat? Hold on one second. I just wanted to know how do we engage monism and pantheism in Krishna consciousness? How do we understand that? How do we engage that in Krishna consciousness? I'll just read it. If you see Krishna or Krishna's devotees, if you chant Krishna, Krishna is not different from the name because he is absolute. He is not different. The word Krishna and the person Krishna or God is not different because everything is Krishna. The oneness, the philosophy of monism or pantheism is perfect. When that oneness comes in understanding Krishna, that is perfection. If Krishna is the supreme absolute truth from whom everything is emanating, then everything is Krishna. So how do we bring monism and pantheism in the understanding of Krishna consciousness?
So here in the Bhagavad Gita, it is explained what is this. Monism means trying to be merging in the body of Krishna, You understand?
Yes.
And pantheism means worshipping of many gods, You understand?
Yes, Guru.
So in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna speaks about them as not the saintly person, but others. So here he says this word, you see, Ekatvena means this monism, and Prataktvena means this pantheism. You understand?
Yes, Guru.
So if you are like this, you can see those who worship, how to bring them into oneness. This is explained here. You want to read it?
Yes, Guru. O great learned devotee, although there are many faults in the material world, there is one good opportunity, the association with devotees. Such association brings about great happiness. Due to this good quality, our strong desire to achieve liberation by emerging into Brahman Bhojan has become weakened.
So you see how, unless these monis they get association of devotees, it's very difficult for them to actually give up this idea of becoming one with God, no?
Yes,
Yeah.
Guru.
It's also explained here. Want to read this?
Who are the pure devotees mentioned here? In an assembly of pure devotees, there is no question of discussion material subjects like politics and sociology. In the assembly of pure devotees, there is a discussion only of the qualities, forms, and pastime of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is praised and worshipped with full attention. In the association of pure devotees, by constant hearing such topics respectfully, even a person who wants to merge into the existence of the absolute truth, abandons this idea and gradually becomes attached to the service of Vasudeva.
You understand?
Yes, Guru.
So so this is also another example of a person who actually became a devotee by smelling the tulasi that was offered to the Lord, So the four Kumaras, they were actually impersonalists, monis, but they smelled the tulasi and that transformed, Can read again here.
Yes, Guru. When the breeze carrying the aroma of tulsi leaves from the toes of the lotus feet of the personality of Godhead entered the nostrils of those sages, they experienced a change both in body and in mind, even though they were attached to an impersonal Brahman understanding.
So this is how a monis can become a devotee, You understand?
Yes, Guru.
For a pantheist, the one who worships many gods, and this is also another verse. Can read this.
Yes, Guru. All the different kinds of worshippers of multi-demigods can attain the highest perfectional benediction, which is spontaneous attraction unflinchingly fixed upon the personality of Godhead, only by association of the pure devotee.
So this is how they can become again Krishna conscious, by association with devotees.
Yes, Guru.
You understand? So when Prabhupada said, if they take Krishna in the center, then their life will change. But how they can get Krishna in the center?
Associating with devotees.
Yes.
So this is the perfection of monism and
Yes.
pantheism.
Yes. That's why Krishna says, those who accepted me, and they are called Mahatmas, you know?
After many births and deaths, he who is actually in knowledge surrenders unto me, knowing me to be the cause of all causes and all that is. Such a great soul is very rare.
See that?
Yes,
So it is not a one life kind of affair, Unless a person, after many, many births, Yes.
yes, true.
So this association of devotees is the, what we say, crucial ingredient for elevating anybody, You understand?
Yes, true.
Without association of devotees, it's very difficult to make progress.
Yes, true. Very difficult. I would have to say I experienced that in America.
What's that again?
I said I experienced that in America. It was very difficult without devotee association.
It's a fact. Without devotees, it's difficult to make spiritual progress,
Yes, true.
You want to read this?
Yes, true. Tiratas, Gunas, Andharas, Pulindas, Pulkasas, Abhiras, Tumpas, Yavanas, members of the Kasa races, and even others addicted to sinful acts can be purified by taking shelter of devotees of the Lord due to his being the supreme power. I beg to offer my respectful obeisances unto him.
See?
Oh.
So even people who are, coming from lower background, but if we take association of devotees, then they can be upgraded, no?
Yes, true.
That's why it's so important to associate with devotees.
Yes, true.
Right?
This is a fact, true.
Without association of devotees, it's very difficult. Lord Brahma also says the same thing here. Want to read this?
Yes, true. Surrendered souls, even from groups leading sinful lives, such as women, the laborer class, the mountaineers, the Sabaduras, or even the birds and the beasts, can know about the signs of Godhead and become liberated from the clutches of illusory energy by surrendering unto the pure devotees of the Lord and by following in their footsteps in devotional service.
See?
That's true. That's true. By good fortune, one becomes eligible to cross ocean of material nations, and when one is in, and when one's term of material existence increases, one may get an opportunity to associate with pure devotees. But such association, one's attraction to Krishna is awakened. Krishna is situated in everyone's heart as the Chaitya Guru, the spiritual master within. When he is kind to some unfortunate conditioned soul, he personally gives him lessons so he can progress in devotional service, instructing the person as the supreme super soul within the spiritual master, within the spiritual master and without. By associating with a devotee, one awakens his faith in devotional service to Krishna. Because of devotional service, one's dormant love for Krishna awakens, and thus one's material condition existence becomes to an end. Somehow or other, if one is attracted to the talks about me and his faith in the instructions I have set forth in the Bhagavad Gita, and if one is neither falsely detached from the material things, nor very much attracted to material existence, his dormant love for me will be awakened by devotional service. Unless one is favored by a pure devotee, one cannot attain the platform of devotional service. To say nothing of Krishna Bhakti, one cannot even be relieved from the bondage of material existence.
So you understand this?
Yes.
How to develop the habit of reading daily. Well, this is something that you have to practice. You have to force yourself to read at least a page a day and push, just like we are forced to chant 16 rounds. So you have to force yourself to hear regularly. You make some arrangement that you read a page a day or something.
Yes, I do. Yes.
So that way you will automatically make it a habit, no?
Yes. And
So Here someone is having a problem. Where are you at? In which college? Is it a place where there is no temple around? Can you cook yourself? Is it possible? Possible for you to cook yourself? Can't cook yourself, huh? So what to do? I guess you have to try to much as possible. Guess what to do? You have to not eat those stuff, but they cook it all inside the food. So it's going to be a big challenge. If you can somehow or other just cook some rice and maybe make some salad or yogurt, something, if you can try, that will be a good help. Buy a rice cooker and cook in your room. If that is possible, or you can find out if some devotees are staying around. See if you can go to their place and if they can get some prasadam to you. Yes, you try. So you go there near temple and see if you can get some prasadam. Better than eating the onion and garlic. Try, They charge money, So what to do? You have to do some. Maybe you can tell them I will do some service and you can get free prasadam. You ask them. Where is this city? Where is this place? Bhuvaneshwara. So you put your name down, maybe there are devotees who can, try to help you. There are some devotees in Bhuvaneshwara. Maybe they can, try to, contact you, maybe, and see you can go there and collect prasadam. Yes? So you put your name down and the devotees in the group will be able to connect you with some devotees in Bhuvaneshwara. That would be a good option though. You try? Yes? Any other things?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Prabhu, like if at a death the soul takes mind, intelligence, and ego to the next new body, isn't it possible for the mind to remember the past lives?
No, the moment you go to the next body, then you forget. You understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
And when you change your body, you don't remember. You know? You understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
Even though your mind is the same mind, but Krishna has to give you the remembrance, the forgetfulness, and the knowledge, no? Krishna does that. You understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
So here Krishna says to Arjuna, both you and me have taken many, many births, but I can remember them and you cannot. You see the word?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah?
Mm.
You follow?
Yes, Prabhu.
Rather than do the highlighting this thing. See that? But you cannot.
Yes,
Why you
Prabhu.
cannot? Because the moment you change body, you forget.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes?
Yes, Prabhu. Like by the Krishna's grace, we can remember, Prabhu.
Krishna.
By Krishna's grace, we can remember. Like
Just like Bharat Maharaj, when he changed his body into the body of a deer, then he could remember his past life. Hmm?
yes, Prabhu.
So Krishna has to give you the knowledge, remembrance and the forgetfulness. Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu. I understand.
Understand, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, anything else?
Okay.
Any last questions before we wrap up?
With the phrase living entity, does that apply to the body when the soul enters into that body? Because Krishna says he is within each and every living entity, but but there's nothing can be within the Atma, the soul. So how to understand when he says I'm within every living entity, but nothing can be within the soul, because that's
So when he says he's very into every living entity, so it is understood in this way. Here you can read this.
yes, true. The Vedas like the Mukundaka Upanishad, as well as the Shetadhara Upanishad, one compared the soul and the super soul to two friendly birds sitting on the same tree. One of the birds, the individual atomic soul, is eating the fruits of the tree, and the other bird, Krishna, is simply watching his friend. Of these two birds, although they are the same in quality, one is captivated by the fruits of the material tree, and while the other is simply witnessing the activities of his friend. Krishna, witnessing bird, and Arjuna, the eating bird, although although they are friends, one is still
You
yes,
can stop there.
yes, Guru.
So here you can see they are sitting on the same tree. They are sitting on the same tree side by side,
Yes, yes, Guru.
You understand? So the super soul and the soul, they are sitting in the heart of the living entity.
So, what is the living entity? Is it the Atma or is it the tree?
The body is the tree, and the soul is sitting inside the body in the heart. You understand?
Yes,
Huh?
yes,
So the heart is the seat of the soul, and when the blood passes through that, it energizes the blood. You understand?
yes.
So the soul and the super soul are sitting in the heart of the living entity, body. Follow?
Yes. So the living entity technically is the body because the soul is giving it the power, right?
Yes. The living entity, understand?
Yes. Thank you, Guru.
So it is said the Lord is in the heart of every living entity.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
So please explain the personality of Godhead, you see here, who lies in every heart as a super soul. You understand?
Yes.
So he's sitting in the heart along with the Atma, the living entity. Right?
Yes.
Please, can you guide me on giving up junk foods? What are the junk foods you are eating? What are the junk foods you are eating? Cookies and other snacks. So I guess if you take a lot of prasadam, you will not be interested in eating the junk foods. So I suggest you try to eat prasadam. If you can cook some prasadam and carry along with you, so instead of eating junk food, you will have prasadam to eat. Yes, you can cook in the morning, pack it up and take wherever you're going. And the moment you have an urge to eat, then you might as well eat prasadam. Why you want to take this junk stuff? Yes, it's a matter of trying to discipline your tongue. Yes. You try? Okay, we will stop here then.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much for all your kind association. Hare
Thank you
Krishna.
so much for your association, Prabhu. Thank you so much. Take
Hare
care,
Krishna.
everyone.
All glories. Bhagavan.
Vanchika Prabhu.
Hare
Sarvapataram Shyam Vasindevam Sarvapataram Bhagavan. Haribol.